wide receiver. What was his name? Jade Love or something? Dejan. I think it was Dejan Love.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside
That's one of these things from Adam on my desk, and I was like, no,
Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports.
This is the
Guys,
longest
back
intro
to
I've
you.
ever seen.
All right, Holly. And the Bruins kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Tells to run, wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Dropping back, it's Calandria. This time he's got it. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Making the adjustment on the play. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They'll run it. Nice. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sets his feet. It's Calandria. Hit as he throws. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Man, this dude just ran his route like
Turns
a
it
brick.
upfield. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier in bounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking down the middle.
This dude just runs his routes. Oh, shit.
And the defense comes
This
up with a
fucking
stop.
man.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Second and long here. Throwing, Imaliama.
Would that be?
Holds on, it's Sims. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute.
Perhaps.
Look, you can't take away everything,
Oh,
right?
hit him.
So you give them
That's
that
probably a
and
good question.
rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Imaliama. Out wide left, it's Knight. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
We'll run the ball.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Nelson. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches.
Round 2, I was thinking Jamar.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet.
I've done a bunch of those, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't know. Whatever. I got an F in our
This offense can
draft grade.
Yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here.
I mean, who knows what's going on, man.
Speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense.
Oh, I kept forgetting that I was like in the draft.
Against their own goal line.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I did get auto picked like once or twice.
Nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity.
Yeah, it
nice
wasn't.
job. Everybody flying around.
I thought I would know a lot more people than
making
I
the
ended up
tackle
knowing.
for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Power 4, it's basically those schools that are like real. ACC, SEC, Big 10, Big 12. It's the conferences, yeah.
From the gun. Buying time to his right. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting
It used to be
open.
Power
He
5
had to live
before the
to find
Pac-12
another
got
play in the
nerfed.
red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Number 1, he took Keywan Lacey, I think, of Ole Miss. He did not take Jeremiah Smith. I was very surprised, and that got Smith at 2. I sent a message in that chat earlier today that I wouldn't be surprised when Nick gets the number 1 pick because he has a history.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Sad man, flashback to fantasy baseball. Why is this happening? Do I have to click X again to stop it? That happened to me earlier.
Explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Okay, so I do have to click X twice.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
I guess what song they're playing at the stadium right now. Mo Bamba.
The drive
No,
starts.
it's not, what was that, Heat Waves, I think?
They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
What's Peter saying?
Quick completion on the out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead.
Oh, I wish I knew how to put hard spots.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
That's whose thing she stole. It shows like the ability that they took.
So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Nice. The lamest play in the entire playbook.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Rush right in his face.
Oh my God, that was the freest pick.
On that one as he got
He just throws that.
time to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the change impossible. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Right side, it's Cox. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. His guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Knight. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. He's got it.
Hurt. Oh my fucking. Are you fucking.
Made the grab and
That
took
is
it
so
on in for the
bullshit.
score.
Fucking down a
Extra
fucking
point
point
here
because
will give
this
them the
fucking kicking
lead.
system, they just changed it up.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets a block. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. They're all over him. Snags it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Snared outside. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
These guys.
Driven back. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times on these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it can go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catches there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Big play coming up right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Husker. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. They send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. These 2-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Like, come on.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Throwing, Imaliava. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now Imaliava got the quick pass. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Here's Imaliava to throw. Out wide right, it's Knight. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rush is on, and down he goes. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Imaliava. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Deafening noise. Here's Imaliava. Right side, it's Knight. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped.
Play clock is too far, man.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Reels it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Back to throw time,
What
running
the?
short in the half. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
What?
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense.
If he gets 3 points off of this.
Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And that is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's take a look at the USF Bulls, taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And it's USF with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him.
Dude,
now they're
what?
finding out about
I want to see how big that needle
Good,
is.
solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to the ground game on the left. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Imaliava. He unleashes a long one. Brings it inside the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll run it. It's Knight.
Why is he scraping behind? Just play your gap.
Touchdown, Bruins.
Just fucking down a point because
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Just got insta-shedded by...
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
These O-linemen don't get to the next level to save
to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Calandria.
What the hell was that? He was wide open with 10 yards to run in the flat, and he just dirts it. Just fucking dirts it.
Third and long
Cover 2
right
man,
here.
and we beat cover 2 man.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's
So I green it,
incomplete
and
despite
doesn't
some
fucking catch it.
serious arm
What the
strength
fuck is
shown
going
there.
on?
Third and long
You fucking
situations
just overthrow
are
the
really
flat.
hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be
Fucking
passed.
RNG
The
with
pass
friends,
rushers
and
are
I
getting
fucked up the punt
upfield
again
under
because this
pressure. You
stupid
don't have
fucking
timing,
shit.
and as a result now,
How do you change this shit? Hot fucking controls. Options.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option.
Nice, I can
Menu
fucking change this
narration
shit
option is
mid-game.
set to off. Subtitle
Are
accessibility
you
option
fucking
to
kidding
toggle
me?
menu
I just give them
narration.
fucking
Audio is
7
only
points.
available
Just
when
spawn them on my
connected
own
to
20
servers.
fucking 7. Just fucking overthrows. Fucking sucks.
UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow
Nice,
suit here.
dude. You're so good. You're so good
And
with
they're
the
able
direct
to force him out of
stabs.
bounds after a short pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
Bruh.
Fires to the
Are
tight
you
end.
kidding me?
And he'll be
Into a
brought
hard
down, but
play.
he's got enough to move the chains.
You guys that long to
that's just a
fucking
very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Yes.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Trying to run. It's Knight. Defense all over it.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Rides to the back. They put the brakes on it.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Now, Iamaleava. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights.
Just
Good.
spider-man.
Now up by 4 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
Go down, go down.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Out wide right, it's Barney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Working the ground game. He's got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Dog. That sounds like a Thor.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Old man.
Moves the pocket. It's Calandria. Finds his big tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Drops back on first down. Throws to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wide receiver going in motion.
Dude, this is so dumb. You can't run any play that has motion because they take 20 fucking years.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Hood has good sustain.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air. It's Calandria. Look out. And that third down pass
box. Just fucking boxed by man.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Under pressure.
Just fucking box. Fucking
man.
man.
It'll be
I'm fucking three-man rush
and
getting
that
home.
is
My
a
dudes won't get fucking
heartbreaker
home.
this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the
Just
fourth quarter.
fucking
One
spotting
possession
his
game.
defense.
Every critical
Should've
down
so
and
fucking
distance is
bad.
going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Quick give. It's Knight. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Iamaleava throws to the wideout.
Dude, that was such a bad dude.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you could just, boom, put it on a line.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far.
Nice, the Hoosiers.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires to the right. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Knight. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
A really good job on the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And after that gargantuan fourth down stop, now a chance to put together a game-winning drive here. Right side, it's Nelson. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
To the air, it's Calandria. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He's changing the play. Rashada Downs going up top. He wants to take the top off. Got it down the field. A huge play, just a breath away from taking it to the house, but they are in business at the 4. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Going to the run, it's Nelson. Just smothered on the play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Rush right in his face. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And he does everything he can. Tries to scramble, tries to make something happen. Nice job by the defense getting him to the ground. Down by more than a field goal. Interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Makes the grab. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And you're seeing why this guy is on the field during 2-minute situations. He can catch the football and make things happen. Nobody open downfield. Just dump it down to him and let the guy go to work, pick up a huge play, and help this offense get in position to win the game.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? When you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and all gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
First and goal is they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Nelson. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as